Well, Sean, with all the emphasis on health these days, you might want to think about the health of not just your mind, not just your heart, but the health of your gut. Over the past couple of years, the science has come in, and the importance of a healthy gut is not to be underestimated.
No question about it. Dr. Renee Wellenstein, she's here. She's not a board certified physician. She's not lazy. She's a double board certified physician and a gut
Whoa.
health specialist. It's great having you, doctor. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing very well. National Smoothie Day. This is a very exciting time. Listen,
So exciting.
June 21st being that day that's coming up in a couple days. So let's talk about smoothies that we can be making at home that can help us improve our gut health.
Absolutely. Well, I have three with us today. And I love smoothies. Anyone that knows me knows I love it either in a cup or in a smoothie bowl. And I love them because of a few reasons. Number one, they're convenient. There's so many people, even with what's going on in the world today, that are still running out the door, running around with kids. They still want a convenient meal. So number one, that is one benefit. But number two, it's ways of getting nutritious food in either a glass or a bowl that you probably normally wouldn't want to eat, like your
Yeah.
greens, like some healthy oils, like an avocado. So
Yeah.
so the first one I
Mhm.
have today is appropriately titled My Summer Gut Healthy Smoothie.
Okay.
Now, in it, we have, let's see, a protein powder.
Okay.
Now, mine is vegan. You can use any protein powder, actually, but my only caution with protein powders is to watch the added sugar because we're trying to be
Mm.
healthy here, and you can really mess it up if you have a protein powder with a ton of artificial sweeteners or sugar. So
Yeah.
that's number one.
Absolutely.
I have some almond milk here. I
Okay.
love nut milks. You can use regular dairy milk. However, with the almond milk or cashew milk, you get the extra fiber from the nuts. So that is really super beneficial for our gut
Mhm.
and our gut bacteria. We got some greens here. I don't have to tell you the benefit of eating your greens, right?
And this
Super
sneaks it in.
nutritious.
We don't have to
High
taste it. You just put it in and just it gets mixed up with everything else. It's beautiful.
Exactly. And the kids might see the green color if you try to sneak it in there for kids, but I've done it, believe me.
Tell them it's
But
slime.
when they start tasting it, exactly, that'll go over much better.
Yeah.
Honestly, when they taste it and they don't taste the spinach or they don't taste, it doesn't taste greeny, they drink it, no problem. Then I have some pineapple. This gives it that tropical summer twist. Pineapple's great for digestion. It helps you break down your carbs and your protein. It decreases inflammation. And one little trick here,
Mm.
I'm using fresh, but frozen actually will make it a little creamier if you like it a little thicker.
Nice. Cool.
And here is,
Excellent.
oh, wait, before I get to yeah, chia seeds. This is like
Oh, the
a
chia.
power pack of nutrients. And I have to tell you, this is another secret weapon as far as thickening the smoothie, because I think the biggest thing I hear from people is, I'm just not satisfied. I need to eat my food. Well, if you add chia seeds, they're going to absorb some of the liquid and it's going to be thicker.
Nice.
And then
Mhm.
this is my magic weapon right here. This is MCT oil, which is my
Oh, yeah.
my favorite healthy fat. Yes. MCT oil is actually from extracted from coconut oil, but it has some extra benefits that coconut oil doesn't have. It helps with energy. It helps with brain function. And I'm putting a tablespoon of that in there. And it helps especially with weight loss because it promotes, it increases two hormones that actually makes you feel more satisfied. And when you're more
Awesome.
satisfied,
So,
you tend not to eat as much. So
exactly.
there is number
Doctor,
one.
my husband introduced me to the MCT oil. We actually put it in our coffee every morning. So that's excellent. Doctor, we have just about a minute and a half to go through the other
Yeah.
smoothies. So that first
Yeah.
one you made looks delicious, but we want to cover the other two too, because you're showing two others that can really boost your gut. What do you have?
Yeah, well, this was already made into a smoothie bowl. This is my Peachy Dream smoothie bowl. So if you don't like it in an actual glass, you can put it in a bowl. Many of these same components, which I won't go through all of them. But my favorite thing with a smoothie bowl, and I actually do it with my smoothies as well, is add toppings. And I have cacao nibs, hemp hearts, and coconut flakes on here. I won't go through the benefits of
Mm.
each. However, what that does is when you start chewing, it actually begins the digestive process in your mouth. So as opposed to just shoveling it in or drinking a smoothie.
Right.
And so and it slows you down. A lot of people are in a hurry. And if you add something even to the top of a smoothie, you slow down and you're more mindful of what you're eating.
No question.
And then my last is my
This is chocolate, everybody. There's chocolate in this one.
I know I don't want to
We're
miss this
listening
one
now.
because there's
Yeah.
chocolate. Everyone loves it. I say the best, well, kind of the best for last.
That's for last.
This is my chocolate almond delight. Yes. And my favorite part of this is it's got avocado in it, which I already talked about the healthy fats, but this is a sneaky way of getting another healthy fat into your smoothie, and it makes it really creamy. So I have a half of avocado in pretty much every smoothie or smoothie bowl I make. So
That's fantastic.
Yeah, why not?
That's all of them.
It's such a healthy thing, and it gives it that good protein boost. Really quick, before we go, and thank you for showing us some great new ideas. I get in the habit of making the same thing over and over. So you just kind of expanded, Sean and I's possibilities as far as smoothies. When you're talking about gut health, it is so important. There's two reasons that you wanted to touch on. One is that it boosts your immunity. The other is it can actually help reduce stress.
Yeah, absolutely. So two things. In regards to immunity, 70% of our immune system is actually in our gut. And most people don't know that. And I always say, if your gut's not healthy, you're not healthy. So doing such things as adding fiber, the healthy fats, especially the fiber, with your greens or your chia seeds is actually going to help feed the good gut bacteria, helping protect you from getting sick. And number two, over 90% of our happy chemical called serotonin is made in the gut. So another thing I like to say is if your gut's not happy, you're not happy.
I need to make my gut happy so I can sleep.
I know.
There you go.
Dr. Wellenstein,
yes. I mean,
we've run out of time, but thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, listen, if you want to catch up with Dr. Wellenstein, you could just go to her website, drrenewellenstein.com. You could also get all of these recipes on our website, lasvegasmorningblend.com. Smoothies up!